So it's my birthday. 2 years ago today, I was undercover touring the Moonies cult. So let's talk about it today. I'm going to name some names. My name is Kim. I work undercover with law enforcement. I also train law enforcement to be helpful in combating child trafficking and exploitation. I was born and raised in one of the most notoriously abusive cults in the world. It's famous for all kinds of terrible things, including all kinds of harm to children, including child trafficking. So I lived that the first 20 years of my life. I escaped. Long story short, I do a lot now to educate the public for free so that we can start understanding the problem in order to hopefully work together to solve these problems. So I'm going to tell you this rather hilarious story, dark humor, about the time I toured the Mooney cult. And first, I want to help you understand a few things about cults. Cults, the big ones, okay? I'm talking about the very notorious ones, the ones you can even Google. They always rebrand. When they get negative publicity, they often change their name, or the leader passes away or is whatever, and they just like quietly get a new leader. Okay, so we're talking about the Moonies, which is one of the most notorious cults. Like if you anyone who's ever studied cults, there's like a top 5 or 10 worst list, okay? The cult I was born and raised in is called the Children of God, and then it later changed to the Family International, all these things. They're also on that top 5 list. The other one that always makes the top 5 is the Moonies. So I don't know exactly when they started, but they were big around the 60s. They've had their hands in both political parties and a lot of big business and big things for many, many decades now. The original leader guy passed away, and now the new guy, the son, took it over. Okay, so they are now called the Rod of Iron Ministries, aka outside of their compound in East Tennessee, in the Bible Belt, middle of nowhere, Appalachian Mountains, they had a huge sign saying MAGA Church. I'm serious. Please appreciate that I'm a terrible actress, but that I have real dark humor, and if you play dumb and ask questions and act receptive enough, and they think they can win you to their kingdom of God, then they often tell a lot of things, so it's kind of funny, right? So this is the typical like playbook of cults. I'm just going to walk you through what actually happened, okay? So we're greeted by their like token white guy PR man, because these are mostly Korean people. Anyway, the point is like they always have their PR person that is there to be like, we're totally not a cult, right? So he literally like gives us this tour and shows all these happy people working that are definitely not being paid to be there, but hey, they're adults, so we're okay. Anyway, we continue on to he's like, up there on yonder hill, we're building some new temple, building something, and it has no windows and it's very soundproof, but it's not like we're having secret meetings or anything. And I'm like, ha. Okay, so anyway, we see the things that I needed to see, including the kids in the cabin, because by the way, a lot of child trafficking related. Okay, lots of history here you should look up. Anyway, I'm just talking about the dark humor parts so that you know what it's like and you can appreciate like just how dark my humor is. Now, just so you know, yes, I was fully strapped, so was my partner. We are invited to this compound under the premise of them showing us their beautiful community, and in their minds, right, we're like so impressed with the peace and love and yay and happiness, okay? Just so we're aware, I was referred to this cult by another cult leader who was like, these are good